Man, it's a beautiful thing to me. Me personally, I feel like locks are the best thing that I
Mhm.
decided to do because like yourself, I wanted to separate myself away from, a specific imagery that people see
Mhm.
me as, and I wanted my hair to be how I felt inside, and it's very free.
Right.
And I'm glad you brought up Bob Marley, because as you see, I have him in the background right here,
Look,
and
I
you
got a
know
few. I got I got a few bumper stickers on my car. That's
Bob might have did some things,
yeah, but
but
I said it's not even
Bob
about that. He was a great man in general. Like y'all
he
tripping. Like
was.
it ain't even that ain't even the biggest aspect of him.
Bob was a very insightful man, and Bob was very free, and Bob understood, hey, this is what life is going to give you, and this is what
Right.
I'm going to give back to life, because this is what life has gave me.
Right.
And I love that about Bob. A lot of people don't understand it about Bob. Like, oh man, Bob smoked weed. You got a Bob Marley shirt on. I'm like, did you really know what Bob represented though?
But no, but look, meanwhile they're listening to other pianists and stuff who are on cocaine and all that different stuff. Like whatever. Anyway.
It's it's just crazy, man. So it's like, I definitely like what you have going on, your YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all go follow this young lady, man, on YouTube, man. She has some fire on the channel right now. She's throwing some gems out there for you folks, for y'all to grow. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. I'm gonna give her a chance to shout her channel out. Y'all make sure y'all click the subscribe button. Feel your spirit, because she's giving y'all some gems out there, man. And definitely, spend some time researching locks instead of judging locks, right?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
So one thing I want to ask you before we get off of here, because
Oh, I
I,
got a
I
question for
definitely,
you too, because it's been itching. I got a question for you, so go ahead.
all right. One thing I want to ask you before we get off of here, you love your locks. You love the process of it. Sounds
Mhm.
like. Um, what is something that you would say to people starting their journey and wanting to get through the rough stages of growing the locks?
Well, I mean, I honestly, because I don't want to deter people from getting, because I don't even want to use the term rough stages, because I honestly didn't never feel like I had an ugly stage. I just think that it was the internal self, me thinking that, I wasn't as beautiful because of what society has painted and all those different things. So it's a beautiful journey along the way. Now it can be uncomfortable at times. And you will be enlightened on a lot of things about a lot of people, because it's something that separates you from the norm. So when you're separated from the norm, you might feel a little lonely.
A lot
But
lonely.
it's okay. But it's a when you grow, even just being able to understand that your hair is not who you are, it allows you to even to work on everything else. Like I lost about 30-40 pounds during this process. Like
Oh wow.
I've literally tried to work on everything to make sure that I'm but I'm doing it in a holistic way. So just not just trying to be more conscious of what I put in my body and what I put on my body.
I love that. I love I love that there. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. All right. So you said you have a question for me. So
Hmm.
shoot for it.
So what is your ideology on, like, what are your ideas about faux locks? People getting permanent faux locks, or yeah, permanent extensions.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. So the aesthetics on the faux locks, they
Hmm.
look nice. They look
Yeah.
really nice.
Right.
Even when they're taking their glamour shots in the restroom,
Right.
they
Yeah, you
look
don't have
really
to go through
nice.
those stages.
But the thing about it is not going through those stages is cheating the process. It's
Hmm.
cheating the fact that you aren't really discovering you going through the start, the middle,
Hmm.
and the end. You know, you're cheating yourself through the
Right.
process. And so for myself, I'm not a big fan of them,
Mm-hmm.
but to each his own. Do what you do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm all about self-development. So I feel like you need to go through those stages in order to understand not only your hair but understand you.
Right.
Some people don't even know who they are. Like, I
Exactly.
know I've met 50-year-old people that still can't tell
They're still
you.
trying to find themselves.
Yeah, they don't even know what cereal they like. And I'm like, hold on, man, like that's not the way it's supposed to go. You should
Right.
know a lot more about yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. That
So
says a lot. It says a lot for sure.
I'm not a big fan of them, but teach his own. I do what you do. Just not for me.
Yeah, I had that. Yeah, I thought about that the other day, and I was like, oh, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, like just a tad, just a teensy weensy, like I think that maybe it might not be, but it's okay. It is okay for you to
Yeah,
do it for other purposes besides it being something
yeah, yeah.
involved.
It's all about the aesthetics for me. I'm like,
Well, that's the only thing that I could see that it. Go ahead and go pay this $1,500, right, Queen?
mm. Yeah,
Look
so
and show up like I've been growing in fatigue.
I know, right? Didn't I just see you with a fade?
Start posting Bob Marley. So
Oh man,
those tears.
look at my locks. Like, oh no, come on, man. Like, oh man,
My birthday stage.
But I'm saying though, like, people cheat the process. But
Right.
if you look at it though, like on that note, like if you look at it, a lot of people like to cheat the process in life though.
Right.
They want to take the quick fix, and then they wonder at the end of the day why their results aren't like the person that actually went through the process. And then it's like, oh, what did they do different? Well, they didn't jump 15 steps ahead. They
Mm-hmm.
actually tried to let it play itself out in order to develop not only their character, but to develop their life. Man, sometimes you have to develop your character and your life together. It goes hand in hand. And so whenever you jump ahead, and they don't start out like what somebody call them, little rat buds, them little swirls. Whenever some people start out real little, some people start out
Mm-hmm.
medium.
Right.
Everybody starts different, but
Mm-hmm.
starting how you start is how you start, but the process is always going to be the same.
Right.
It's
Right.
always
Exactly.
going to be the same. You're still going to go through the same type of emotions. You're still going
Mm-hmm.
to go through the same curling pattern. Depends on what type of hair texture you have. So I
Right.
mean, yeah, you know man, I'm glad you asked me that, because like a lot of people hey, look folks, if you cheat the process, you're not going to get a developed dinner. You're going to get
Right.
it cold. It's going to be frozen in the middle, and it's going to be warmed up on the
Right.
outside.
Then so you have to think about like your hair, your hair has to grow into the length. So
Mm-hmm.
if your hair is short and you're putting a 32-inch 32-inch lock, like how do you think that your hair is gonna adapt to that? It's gonna thin out. There's a lot of things that people might not necessarily think, because I think about everything, and I think people shy away from it because so many people do it, but
Yeah.
nobody wants to talk about how that may, how it may look. That's just like, Kylie Jenner and them, they going to go get their braids and all that.
Don't get
It's,
me started on Kylie.
I don't want anybody to think that I'm disrespecting them by doing that. If you want to do that, by all means, that is so fine. Whatever makes you feel comfortable in yourself, please do so. Like I don't even mind me right now, okay? But these are just my thoughts as to me knowing the process. Like I kind of feel bad that you were not able to experience the
Yeah.
process that I was able to experience. That's really the main thing.
But even with Kylie though, Kylie still can experience a process. It's just going to be different from yours.
Right.
So people have to understand that. It's like, just be you, be comfortable with who you are, embrace your inner you. A lot of
Right.
people
Have
don't
the right
want to.
intention behind it. That's have the right.
Yeah, Yeah, man.
You'll
It's
still be
all
empty
love.
at the end of the day if you do it for the wrong reasons.
You're right. It's all love. It has to be love, you know. So,
Right.
man, I definitely appreciate you for stopping by, taking the time to speak with me, man. You know, your locks look amazing. Your
Thanks.
content that you have on your YouTube channel is amazing. Shout your channel out. Tell them to come follow you.
Hey guys, this is Jackie here again. I have a YouTube channel. It is called Evocentric Podcast. Check me out. I talk about all things that will allow you to stay centered in the process of you growing as an individual. So please check me out whenever, however. You can also hit me up on Instagram at Jack My Vibes. Jack My Vibes with a Z at the end.
Z.
With a Z at the end. I really appreciate your time as well. I really enjoyed this interview. It was pretty cool, really cool.
Man, I thank you so much, man. Like, hey, y'all stop by. This your boy, Make LaDonche. I'm gonna drop some more content for you this week. It's gonna be hurricane session. Hey,
Look, don't say hurricanes. It's about to be a hurricane over here tomorrow. Don't be Look, I already got anxiety as it is.
ooh, hey, who you telling? Hey, thank you so much, Miss Jackie, man. Hey, Jack My Vibes with a Z. Go follow her on Instagram, YouTube.
Evocentric Podcast.
Bam. Hey, y'all go follow that, man. She giving y'all some gems, man. Hey, embrace your inner being. Love yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank God for creating yourself or whoever you believe in. Thank you so much, Miss Jackie, man. Hey, y'all stay tuned, man. Holla at your boy.